Guess what I'm doing today? Day 3 of my vacation. Getting a little bit of a late start, but not that late. We'll see what time we get to my next destination. First time in a long time going to this place, but there's always a reason why. Got some good news, but I got some great news. Since about 5:30 this morning. Don't know where it rained, don't know how far it spread out. Just as long as it rains. And I'm still gonna be going out. We'll see how high the creeks went. Or the creek right here. Hold on. Yeah, I would definitely say that's about 4 feet deeper. Exactly what the state needs. Exactly what everybody needs. About dang time. I'm gonna be getting wet today. I tell you what, I've known this for about 10 years, but polished steel expansion joints on curved bridges in rain do not mix. They don't. And when you combine that with ball tires, that makes it even worse. Why do you think there's so many accidents on the curved bridges, the overpasses? Because they hit the expansion joint. That's about 9 inches wide, and it's polished steel. Idiots. Dang, would you look at that? You can't even see in the horizon exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. A lot of rain. I was hoping it was going to come today, and they did not let us down, did they? You know what? I've never seen the Chattahoochee flow that hard before. You should have seen how high the water was. You gotta be kidding me. It rained that hard? And it's still going? Oh. No, we're not going to the Chattahoochee. It's big trouble in Little China. I gotta find another place to get on a kayak later, but we might have to actually wait until next weekend for the waters to go down. What the heck? I just glanced at the river. That thing had to be at least 7 to 8 feet deeper. Probably even more. I've never seen it running like that before. Well, In a long time, that is. Let's just say at least 10 years since I've actually seen it like that. Man. Been a very long time since I've been out here. Very good reason for it too. Well, you can never find a parking space. Let me repeat that. Never, 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 never find a parking space out here. Last 3 times I came out here about 2 years ago. Last 3 times in one single summer I came out here and was turned away. Because there was no parking. You would literally sit in the parking lot for a good 45 minutes waiting for somebody to pull out. And then the person pulling out, you were in the wrong spot. You were waiting in the wrong spot. We got a traffic jam in front of us too. I bet everybody's going to the mountain. Absolutely love this place. It's almost like I could spend an eternity out here. Absolutely hilarious. Trying to turn in this place is like trying to turn into a Chick-fil-A. First come, first serve. Look at this. Oh man. You will never find this on a weekend day. Look at all the free parking spaces. Well, I know because of the weather and it's Monday. My vacation. They even replaced the fences out here. Well, the decorative fences, not the fake ones. Man, reason I had to come here, well, not to the mountain today, but the reason I had to come here is because I didn't know you could pay for the pass at the visitor center. Man, I know you're glad to be back at the mountain. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. But here's the thing though, it's Monday, which means what? Monday in Metro Atlanta. Means we have got to stay here until dark, and probably then some. Because even if I left out of here at 9 o'clock, it's still going to take me an hour to get home. How pathetic. Because of the traffic. That 285 at 85 is going to be a mess, even at 9:30 at night. At least I got food at the house. I know. It's been so long since I've been here. Actually, you know, the last time I was over here on this side was a couple of years ago. And then they started charging for parking. And then every time I came by, I could never find a parking space. Would literally sit somewhere waiting like a hunter, waiting for a spot to open up. And I would be over here. But then a spot would open up over here. And then there would be 5 cars right here waiting for the next car to pull out. You talk about a different kind of musical chairs. The only reason I had to quit coming was because of that. Would waste so much time coming all the way over here. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, what about the overflow parking? That was my second spot to try to go to. And then you would still never find a spot. Hence the 35 people. The crowds walking up and down the sidewalk. Like it was 4th of July at Lenox Mall or something. Man. Be nice if they put a parking deck down there. But I know trying to get that past through the municipality is going to be nearly impossible. It's just a Vinci style idea. You build upwards, not outwards. 12:30. Plenty of time before dark. But I gotta keep something in mind. I might have to move the vehicle later down to Pigeon Hill. Why? Because the Rangers sit right here in their pickup trucks, standing outside waiting to lock the gate, waiting for the last person to leave as they close the gate at 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. So I definitely got to keep that in mind. Remember that time I found a whole box of these in a dumpster right here? I found an entire box of these things. I can't remember if it was all 4 or if it was those. I do remember it was those. Right here, the pennies. They're selling these things for $12.99 a piece. Cool. And I sold the entire box to a junk store. What you know about that? Da Vinci style. Talk about faces. This place is filled with nothing but faces. I know they're still out there. And I know that for a fact. Back again. Oh, look, reflection upon reflection upon reflection. I want to rebuild that room of mine like I had a long time ago. I had this room that had nothing but a bunch of layers of glass and mirrors all over the place. I used to collect all that stuff. Of course, I had to take it to a dumpster later. But I was just studying reflection of light and reflection of objects to see how they're created over and over again, combining with other things to make an image. Another main reason I came in here was to take a look at the, why am I whispering? I'm the only one out here. In here, not out here, in here. I need to get my butt on the mountain though. I definitely had to confirm what time they close the gate. 8:30, like I said, 8:30. I want to go back over here and take a look at this piece of wood, but I think the light's burned out. I don't know if it comes on when I go over there or not. Old school for real. Hope you might like my little exploring videos. I know they're not much. Too modern for my collection. Hey, looks like one of my drawings. For real though. Beautiful. Gotta start doing that thing again real quick. Starting to feel inadequate. So that's what I'm talking about right here. I tell you this all the time, a long time ago. The only way to take a picture, you had to draw it or paint it. No way out of it. I mean, look at this one though. Look at that one. I know it's just a copy, like a scan of it though. Look at how they got the grass though. I mean, see, it's so abstract, it's perfect though. If you try to make it too perfect, then you just automatically turn it into a photograph. And if you just arterize it like this, it makes it better. That's what true art is. Here come the killing devices right here. Worst invention in history is the gun itself. Drum's worth $600,000. Chest is worth, trunk. Trunk is worth $177,000. Look at me. Antiques Roadshow. Instant Antiques Roadshow. I wanted to come see this tree of life. Oh, see, the lights do come on when I come up in here. They're sensorized. Hey, look at all the faces. Oh, Nicolas Cage. What's up, man? Reference picture. Bam, Nicolas Cage. Vladimir Putin. That's the problem with photography, though. I'm a big believer in, coming back I am. When your genes are absolutely perfect, not from what you were in prior lives, but when your genes are absolutely perfect, to the point where you become yourself within your body that is created. It's almost like a spitting image of what you were before. Captured in a picture. I don't know if it was against God to invent photography, to take pictures of faces, because it might tell the truth. I thought he was holding a trophy. There she is right there. Exactly what I came here for. To get a better look at that. But they got the doors open. I want to know how old that log is, though. I don't know what kind of species it is. Oak, pine? It might be cedar, though. That definitely might be cedar. But the war was back in 1864. The killing devices have been embedded inside of her since that time. So that was more than 150 years ago. But if this was a cedar, this cedar tree would have been over 75 years old at that time, putting her well over 200 years old today. Just like going to museums and seeing the Egyptian carvings in wood, realizing that that wood is over 3,000 years old. Interesting. I'll be back later. Oh, look at that. You don't realize how good it smells out here at the moment. Ooh-wee. Yep, we're going to get the feet wet today, if we like it or not. It's going to be coming from somewhere. New bridge, everything. Don't know if I'm going to have to pack up the iPhone in the Ziploc bag or not. I'm just glad it's raining. Oops. Hello. Oh crap. It's been so long since I've been here, I don't know how to get on top of the mountain. I think it's this one. I missed it. Beautiful with the raindrops coming on the asphalt though. Yeah, I can feel the wetness inside the shoe already. At least I gotta change the shoes and change the socks in the vehicle. And to change the shirt. Maybe I don't have the shirt. Yeah, here's the main crosswalk right here. This is the break I deserved today. It's exactly what it is. Yesterday it was about 87. Smoking hot. Riding the mountain bike. Picking up all the garbage. And today is the vacation from that. We're getting the rain that we need. All over the place. It's about 71 degrees right now. Might be even cooler on top of the mountain. Thank you. Thank you indeed. I'll definitely be picking it up. Thanks for picking up the garbage. Oh man. Gonna have to wait a while to get to the garbage can though. Have to wait all the way till we get to the top. The overlook. Remember back in the day I used to come here all the time. I think that might have been the time before I started shooting videos. I could be wrong though. That might have been the time when I actually started shooting the videos. Ancient. About 233 years old on this one. Thank the Lord. I don't forget you either. I see you up there. About 183. That's what I'm talking about. Cooled me off from yesterday's work. Really though. Beautiful. Couldn't wait to come out and feel the rain. But there's an issue behind me. Oh man, I spoke too soon when I said you'll never see any garbage out here. You're supposed to look around and look at the beauty of everything. Thus you see this. And it makes you pick it up. And then you look at the after effect of what you completed in your task. And it looks more beautiful than before. Here's the entrance right here. I know what you're going to say. Leave it to the volunteers. I am a volunteer. See, we're going to have to climb up just to climb up. And that's a full bottle right here. Look at that. Now the pockets are full. See the things you'll never see before. I wonder what kind of sign that is for us. Chapstick. Empty kid drink resembling a tub and a full bottle of water. I bet nobody even thought to pick it up either. But we will. Because this place needs it. I know it's not much. Just memories. This is so weird to me though, it really is. Another main reason why it's weird to me is because of an experience that I had exactly like this right here. A long time ago in another spot. What was that place called? Pine Mountain up there in Cartersville, I think. That land we've been on a few times, I think. Maybe about 3 or 4 times. Right off of 75. Up there by Cartersville. Old timber farming land. North of the lake. It's practically just right there on the lake. By the main dam. It's that one. And I remember this one time I was on spring break about 5 years ago, I think it was. Climbing up the hills. On this trail. This old road. Which comes off the main trail. And that was the place that I thought about going today. That was it. That was the place I thought about going today. And it was like a chilly day in April. And all I could remember was this. Beautiful. All I could remember was what I was experiencing, similar to this. The fog blowing through the landscape on top of the hill, covering up the trees. But you know what? That just tells me we made it up there today, even though we're not technically up there. What you know about that? They made a lot of additions since the last time I came. day. Should have taken a look this morning before I got out of the place and decided to come up here. iPhone store's full. But at least we found another angel tree. Widest one I've ever found out here. Somebody's coming. See you later, angel tree. It's nice to see you. Hello.
Hi.
I got barely enough to get another 310 megabytes in. Looks like I'm gonna have to delete some videos. Beautiful. Happy vacation day number 3. Sounds like the Rangers are on top of the mountain. There's a vehicle up here. And you saw that they had the road blocked off with the orange cones. Maybe it's the senior citizen bus. What the heck is that thing up there? Oh, wait a minute. Look at this perspective real quick. Watch the iPhone tell me it's full again. Look at that. The fog in the background behind the sun. That looks like 2 windows. I thought that was a building. I thought they actually built a building on top of that mountain. But it's nothing but fog behind 2 signs at the top. That's wild. I actually thought it was a barn style building. Like a visitor center kind of extension, or a bathroom. Good eye, good eye. Don't worry, you're not to the top until you get to the top. And this is not the top. Won't be seeing the Atlanta skyline today, but you will see the fog blowing in the wind. Yep, it's the ranger dude in his golf cart. The trees are saying thank you. I know how you feel. Trust me. What'd I tell you? Won't be seeing any kind of skyline from here today. Reference picture. Give me a yearly free pass and I'll pick up all that garbage. It's all out in the woods over here to the side, where the gutters overflow behind the benches. It's been a long time since this thing's been full right here. Something about the water. Thank the Lord it's full again. Definitely a day to remember. That's what smells so good up here. These babies right here. Or at least I think that's what smells so good up here. I know you're probably going to say you wish the sun was out. Dang, there's people up here. Wonder whatever happened to the rise of Atlanta. I don't see it rising today. I know you're going to say it already happened, right after the burning of Atlanta, Civil War, when it rose from dust The ashes. Imagine if the sun came out right now. What kind of effect would that give us on top of the mountain? Rise of Atlanta. Made me think about that though, when it came to a very special human being. Last time I made it to the, well, not the last time, but one of the most recent times I made it to good old Stone Mountain. Saw his face on the side of the mountain, on the front, looking up at an angle, chiseled into the side by the laws of nature. MLK. Made me think about him though, when it comes to that. Rise of Atlanta. Where's a survey marker at? Oh, I see it from here. It's in that concrete block over there, towards the end of it all. But good old MLK had that big dream, not only for the city of Atlanta, but for many, many places around the world and around the country. Every time I get on the news, every time I look at news reports, stories and all, especially for my own city, ATL, all I see is crime sprees, murders, mayhem, major crimes being committed, even mass shootings around the nation, whatever. And it made me start thinking about him and what he wanted. How he envisioned the city of Atlanta being. Peaceful one of equality, no hate, no crime, nothing like that. Wish you could think about it like I do. Maybe things might go right. Man, look at that. We're up in the clouds. But just put yourself in his shoes when you're saying that speech, when you're reciting it. It's today's Atlanta. It's today's country. The one that MLK wanted to see. I don't think so. I mean, imagine if you took his picture. Imagine if you took his picture. Maybe even the quote itself. Imagine if you took those and just put them on your dashboard. Put it in your bedroom. Put it next to the gun safe. Put it in the kitchen. Would it make you not want to do what you're going to do when it comes to crimes? especially when it comes to the city of ATL. I mean, before you walk out the door, and you had that picture right next to the door, but you had a gun in your hand, or a knife, a rifle, would it make you put it down? Yeah, I would definitely say so, or I would hope so. Think about what he dreamt of, what he wanted to be reality. But you don't. Guess what? I just made another big discovery right here. Never even saw this one before. Never even noticed this one. And it's the colors of the Leti. Is there, yeah, 1941. There's a date on this one. Dang hands in image. That's cool right there. Never even saw this one here before. How come I never noticed it? And I've been up here at least 35 times. And I've been all over the mountain. There's an old home site down here too. There's a pile of bricks and some other stuff. Next to where there used to be an old road. Dang. Starting to feel the heat now. Beautiful. Need a little bit more rain. Bring it on. These aren't what they used to be. Got to keep that in mind every time I come back from now on. To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I went down this stretch. All I remember is how windy it is. But these are some strong trees, really though. Talk about showing true strength. trail, stay on the trail. Didn't know I was going to be working again today either. Hope you like my little Kennesaw mountain videos. I know they're not much. Hello. God dang, I don't have enough pocket space. Oh man. Oh boy. No hand space, no pocket space. And no garbage can inside either. There's another one. Oh, hello. barely even reach it. Boy, I'm stretching it hard today. So glad I came out here today. Would have a different emotion if the sun was out. This is exactly what I asked for. No garbage can. You know what that means. Gotta walk all the way back to the top to dump it. I know what you're saying. 2 plastic bottles doesn't matter out here. But it makes every bit of difference. Going to be putting in the miles again today. I have a briar stuck in my right tricep. better believe I came all the way up here for this. Back up here anyway. God's crazy. Nothing like working on vacation. Community service. That's a straight shot down. Never even noticed that before. No, I'm not about to go down there. Look how steep it is. Man. Boy. A lot of famous carvings down there. Don't know if I can find them again. Oh no. I don't know about you, but I'm having an absolute blast at the moment. Weather is perfect. In many respects, this place is endless. Could either take the trails to the right or the trails to the left coming up. I don't know if I have time to go to Chatham Hill. I'm just trying to turn today into a chill session. And today is the perfect example for it too. 65 degrees. Yeah. Ball it up, but they don't throw it in the garbage. Because I know somebody's going to come by and pick it up. Have the Chase Lounge out here either. To lay in the rain. It could rain for the rest of my vacation, if it wants. But you know what though? Because of the rain for today, I won't be able to get on the granite. Besides, people get on the granite over here to the right to look out at the landscape below. But you can't see it today. Humans stood on these rocks thousands of years ago. Perfect one to stand on. Probably the flattest one that I've ever discovered. Some parts of the mountain I haven't been on before. Thousands of rocks, 2 carvings. Don't know. Beautiful place though. Dangerous and beautiful at the same time. And of course, I'm not the only one that comes to this side. Hey, there's the trail. Dang obstacle course. Look at me trying to make my video all smooth. These things are way too big for the pocket right here. These Powerade bottles. They should design bottles in a way where it's friendly for people to pick up the garbage. Or design pockets to be deeper and fatter. Trail's down there somewhere. I can't remember where it is though. It goes back to the west side of the parking lot. I'm not trying to get back to the parking lot. I want to be out here forever. Boy, did that sound all corny, but I see this gigantic outcropping right there I've never seen before. There's two of them. No, I'm not going to climb up there. I just want to get closer. Give you an idea what this place is all about, but it will take 2 weekends to do that thing. You talk about a lifelong video. I keep hearing things, so I don't know if it's folks talking or what. You're going to say it's ghosts. Not going to hear anything out here with the tapping of the much needed raindrops out here. Man, the size of these things right here. Millions and millions of years of geologic evolution out here. I'm really not in the best shape at the moment. Got the 0 memory left on the iPhone. Had to delete another 5 videos. Boy, and those are recent videos I just did this Saturday. I mean, not entire videos, but parts of videos. Yeah, just parts of videos, but the had to plug in a charger too. I mean, look at this. You're on the wrong side of the rocks if you were a soldier standing up here. Because I guess this is where it was mainly hit. The Battle of Kennesaw Mountain was shattered to death on this side. Looks like the front of an airplane. No, this is not the rocks I'm talking about, the boulders. It's on the other side over there. I just noticed this when I came further down. Dang. When I come to places like this, in a historic location like this, Kennesaw Mountain, it's almost as if the history of the war just disappears from our mind. It's weird with me when it comes to that kind of stuff though. All I can think of now is just the geology. And how far back when the natives were here. I'm not even thinking about the Civil War, because the Civil War, when it comes to my thought process, in the time frame that it was, it's not even a fraction of what I'm looking at when it comes to history out here. I know it was a big war, that kind of thing, but it's extremely young, modern, compared to what you're looking at. Ooh, careful. People like to hide bottles and stuff in places like this. Look at that. Now that's the right place to hide if you're a soldier. Any carvings under there? I don't know if you have the elbow room. Dang, look at that. It'd be nice to make some more discoveries though, when it comes to carvings. There's got to be more than just 2 on this side of the mountain though. And I'm not talking about from the natives or anything like that. I'm talking about from, well, there could be some of those too, but I mean, you can't even understand their language. We can understand the pictures that they drew, but I don't know if they had anything strong enough to chisel away out here. I don't know if they had tools that were strong enough to do that on this granite. Got to be more careful when it comes to the storage on the iPhone for the rest of the day until I get home, until I get out of here. Got one there, it just looks like a perfect X. Gotta be more people out here though. The size of this thing right here. Makes me wonder, how did that boulder get like that? That one looks like humans moved it there. Some rock formations are just crazy. Sit here for hours trying to figure out how something like that ended up like that. Man, quite the angle if the sun was coming out. I guess that's the reason why they made me get the yearly pass. So keep coming out. Try to get angles like this when the sun coming through. When the lighting's a little bit better than it is now. Why can't we see the carvings though? I mean, they're probably here, we just can't see them. Look at that little hut right here. Hideout spot. You're gonna say go in there. Well, it could be a rattlesnake up there. I know that they're now in North Georgia. Look at that. Wild. I know you want to see what's up there. Fine, I'll go. I'm wasting precious time on the iPhone. Hello, little snail. Welcome to heaven. Now it's heaven. Not back in the 1860s. Any rattlesnakes? Man, look at this place. Another one. Touch that. Reference picture. I am here. Dang, no signs of carvings. Oh, just, man, dang. You're gonna say, reach your hand up in there. Heck no. I mean, I don't know if it's illegal just to walk around like this and explore. I know this is what they call... I used to watch videos all the time on Kennesaw Mountain to learn about it before I started coming here a long time ago. Look at that. I mean, look at the gouges in those boulders, though. I know that's just a soft granite wearing away with time. Never been up here before. Man. And neither have you. Anything out here could be a Native American carving. There's more up there. Man. Wish I can see some carvings of mankind up here. Look at that angle. Marketing for Kennesaw Mountain. I mean, if this was back in the Civil War and you were hiding behind this right here, that would be considered cheating. That would definitely be considered cheating. I mean, but look at all the Metatron X's in this rock right here. They're all over the place. Every line is next. The center of it all. Yeah, this is where the cheaters hang out. To escape the war. You're going to say they're the smart ones, really. Well, I know, yeah, they are too. I mean, they're just everywhere on this boulder. Different side of Stone Mountain, different side of Kennesaw Mountain that people don't see. Makes me feel like a tour guide today, taking you to the museum again, and then taking you out here. See, that can't be natural though. There's a curve on this one. It could be natural, probably not, I don't know. Look at that. Maybe it's just part of the foliation though. I mean, those are part of the foliation, the formation of it. But there are some that look like they've been carved in there. Man, another perfect place to stand and talk. That one's going to be there for a while. Thank the Lord for that. Well, the laws of nature too. I wonder if they get fed up when I keep saying that though. When I don't give the laws of nature credit. Well, all the credit. Most of the credit. Some of the credit. No, I'm not about to get on this thing. I'm just looking. It's nothing new though. People come out here all the time. They just not out here on a Monday when it's raining. People definitely come out here all the time. It's nothing new. It's not a big discovery. Nothing new. It's just ancient. There's something I gotta Google in my web searches. Gotta figure out what the time when you're recording a video. Well, the sun's coming out. Where's the rainbow at? Cheaters. You talk about escaping death. You're assigned to protect something during a war, fight for something, and you crawl behind this thing right here. You know they survived. Sorry for the shaky video. It's soft down here. Dang. there were any carvings, this would be the place to find it. But the moss likes to hide things. I know what you're going to say. This kind of boulder formation where things just broke off. There could be a big cavern or like a drop down, 5 or 6 feet right up in here. In between the gaps. You're right about that. Man, what the heck am I doing anyway? I'm looking. I hope that this is not the only rain that we get during my vacation. Check this out. Gotta hurry up and stay off the iPhone. I'm probably backed up on memory again. And I can't delete any more videos either. What a bummer. I'll probably just do little skits the rest of the way. High points, that kind of thing. Less talking, more showing. "11 seconds later, look what I just found. You'll never believe it though. Man. Moss outlining the shape of a heart. What you know about that? That's all it is just white moss taking the overlapping the outline of the shape of the rock. Good find for the day. 33 seconds later. Told you people come up here all the time. They do naughty things too, probably. Hanes underwear strap. What you know about that? Hey, check this out. Look at this tree right here. Could this be a signal tree? A trail tree? Like they bent it over right there. And it's pointing us in that direction. There's the elbow right there. Incredible. I knew there had to be something like this on the mountain. Look how it's bent over like that, though. That's got to be the real deal. I'm not sure, though. Let's hope the answer is yes. If that's the case, look at the size of that trunk that's been pulled down, pulled over. Possibly 250 to 300 years ago. And it just filled in with the erosion behind it. And it goes way down even deeper. Man, what you know about that? It's just trees falling. Yeah, look at that. Look at the size of the trunk. I can't tell though. I mean, there's a rock right there. Looks like it could have just grown over it. But if that's a tree that's been pulled down by the wind and all, it would have died like all the rest. There's no way it can bend like that with the wind over time. Plus, it's bending in the wrong direction. If it took all the forces of the winds, it would be bending in that direction, not this direction. That's got to be the real deal right here, though. Could be over 300 years old. I feel like I need to start going downhill now. Well, I say it's a big boulder up there standing by itself like it's ready to roll down the mountain. Could you imagine that? But first, let me take a look at this. No, it's not a carving. It's just the moss creating something else, it seems. Just got to get a better look at it. A little bit more of a slope than I expected. Their right eye looking back, eyebrow, bridge of the nose, shadowing of the light, which is really the moss. Their left eye looking towards us, top of the eye, eyebrow. You're quite the artist. Always were. You look even better and more apparent the more I zoom out, pan out. Harder to see the closer you get. What are you looking at? The sun? Wonder how many people lost their lives on this side of the mountain. Not during the battle itself, but I'm talking about on this land. On this slope. I'm not going to go up there though. I just want to get a different perspective on what seems to be impossible, but not impossible. That giant round boulder right there, just standing up there all by itself. Guess it's going to be another day. I do have an annual pass now. You know what that means? Cannot upload the videos until after next May. Any kind of video. Because imagine if I upload these videos now. See, everything I do has a tendency to put things off even longer when it comes to uploading the videos. I keep realizing that the things that you do in the present time, today, whatever, things that you have done, even in the past, things evolve into something else. Cause and effect. Just because I got the annual pass means I cannot upload any kind of videos now for another year. Putting things back even further. Why? Why? Because if my videos hit the big time and billions of people around the world are watching my videos, and they know I have an annual pass for 2022, guess how many people are going to be coming out trying to spot me, trying to look for me? Now you see why I can't do it. Imagine Atlanta traffic right now at 4:27 in the afternoon. It'll probably take me 2 hours and 37 minutes just to get home. And that is the honest to God truth. Found the trail right here. There's the line. I knew we were getting closer to the bottom. I don't know what kind of day this is though. I was hoping I could do a lot more. I'm doing something though. But, oh dang. And the top is busted. I can't carry it. Man. But it doesn't belong out here. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. It's possible if I had an entire weekend starting at 6 a.m. with a flashlight all the way until sunset, but you never find a carving in here. It's 1,000 rocks right in one single picture frame. They gotta call me to see it. Call me to it. Not just leave it to me to find. Not fair. Good day indeed. Definitely a good day. I think I found exactly what they wanted me to find way up here. Two things really that I'm always looking for. Man, I had to climb all the way up here to meet you, to find you again. Probably the best one on the mountain. What's up, Angel Tree? Glad you're still standing. Left wing, right wing. Can be seen quite easily if the other half, the twin, was pulled down. Look how the fog rolls in. Beautiful. It's always nice to find you. Excuse my throat. Been coughing terribly for the last 15 minutes. A gnat flew in my mouth right when I was taking a deep breath. Always nice to find you, Angel Tree. Another one in heaven. And humans have no idea that you exist. But I'm trying to tell them. Wonder if they'll see the wings if one of you guys fell. Well, man and woman, excuse me. I guess this is it. No reason to go any higher. I was being pulled towards something. And they're always pulling it towards me, pulling me towards it. Look at that, man. No garbage can down here. It's almost like there's not one for miles. But check out the size of this burl wood right here. Giant burl. Probably the largest one I've ever discovered. Look at the size of that thing. Gotta be 5.5 feet across. About 3.5 feet. So big, it's almost like you can climb up there and sit on top. Absolutely humongous. Largest one ever discovered. By me, that is. That I've ever seen. Well, I guess that's it for today. Let me go ahead and climb back down. Find a garbage can. See you later, Angel Tree. Perfect wings, by the way. Hope others come out to find you. I'll tell you what though, if there was one perfect spot right here to place a carving, it would be right here. But there's nothing there. Bummer. Another weird discovery on the mountain. Don't see this every day on the mountain, especially over here. Probably kids playing around back in 1959 when there used to be farms over here on the west side. Now it's been replaced with multi-million-dollar houses right at the base of the mountain. Probably try to build a clubhouse or something. Could have been a tornado. Could have been anything. Got to have strong ankles for this. I'm getting closer to the trail. Once I start circling back around towards the front, the trail is going to be right down there. Oh man. Look at this right here though. I know I remember the two carvings though. I know I found one about 7 years ago. It's closer to the bottom though, which means I don't know what I'm doing up here. I think I'm just curious to find out if there's going to be any more that no one knows about. Cause I can see them too. Look at the size of that thing. What the heck is up there though? The deer. Let's leave them alone. There's like 3 of them up there. There they go, chilling. Great place to find deer. Not blow them away though. I've already spotted like 20 today. They're sitting up there in the rocks. Which means that's where I'm not going to be going. That's their hangout. From what I've seen so far today, there's at least 10 trees that I've seen that are at least 175 years old out here. That's a great thing, isn't it? I know you can make fun of me. Laugh, laugh, laugh. One of the biggest trees, but one of the youngest on this side of the mountain. Tulip tree. Half the size of the two on the Chatham hillside. And I do mean half the size. Another one. I mean, look how that got there. That's pretty dang cool right there. It's almost like a bunch of people just pushed it over or lifted it up. Couple people. What a bummer. Dang it. There's the trail right there. I see the new fencing. I started to panic a little bit right there because I couldn't find the trail and I kept going. I mean, I don't see it. And I tried to climb high enough to see if I could see it. And I still don't see it. But apparently I'm close to it. Maybe it's just hiding in the ivy. Still can't find the carvings though. It's impossible to remember where I saw them. I don't know about the one. I can't remember if I found the one that says, "Prepare to meet thy God." I thought it was some kind of rock you stood on and it was fairly good size, like a giant boulder. I can't remember if I found that one though. Long time ago. But there was another one that's just as famous as that one. Maybe not as famous, but it's a smaller one, probably about a rectangle size, just about. And I just stumbled upon it one day when I was exploring. Wasn't really looking for anything. And then I just looked down and saw this flat face on this rectangle shaped rock. And it had writing on it. You know, like, not Roman numerals, it was like that kind of style though, with the text, the font. You know what I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. The other one. And that one was jumbled up in a bunch of like small ones or something like that. But I can't find them. Where the heck is the trail at? And we're right behind these people's houses. Maybe they got rid of the trail out here. There were two trails out here. Maybe the locals right here started complaining about people too close to their property or something like that. Yeah, I think they got rid of the trails or something. Because I don't see them anymore. It used to cut all the way through here. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. There was two that cut through here. One a little bit further up. And one right down here. Look at me out here looking all crazy, holding a bunch of garbage in my hand. They might actually think I'm looking for something else. Please tell me there's a garbage can. I'm more lost than you could ever imagine. I just took a wrong turn. Guess where I ended up? That's not the neighborhood that starts from the 2.5 millions. I stepped out of here, took a right to go back to the main parking lot. There's the main road that cuts to the west side of the mountain. Talk about Bermuda Triangle. I walked halfway up there until I saw a sign that I recognized with a face on it. Here's the visitor center right here. You talk about being turned around. Imagine if I kept going and just ended up back at the top of the mountain. You talk about flipping out if that happened. Man, you guys crazy. What the heck do I get myself into in this heaven? I don't see $1 million houses right there. I see the ranger station. Where the heck did I go though? I don't know. We'll have to figure this out later. I'll see you later.